Howdy, folks. It's Howie here. Read part two of Berserk. Um, it was good again. Now, again, anime is not really something I've watched a lot of, and manga. God, I always do this manga, right? Whatever. Um, it's not something I read really ever. So it's all. I mean, the anime. You can tell that this influenced the anime. You can totally tell. Well, no, I never watched Berserk, but just watching the anime I've watched was Speed Racer and Kimba as a child, and Astro Boy. Watched them all like crazy, and some of the Japanese robot stuff, but that's not anime, like Goldar, Silvar, and whatever they were. That used to be on a show called Captain Cosmic, where I lived in the Bay Area. It was an afternoon show where they would play some of those weird. Never did get to see the Spider-Man one. That one looked interesting. It was all the big robot Ultraman stuff. Watched a lot of Ultraman. That's not anime, but that's the moves and the reactions and the shots are very similar to anime. And when you read the manga, to me, I'm seeing the same stuff. And I did later on, actually, and that was it. I didn't watch anything Japanese really until an adult, and watching Pokemon as an adult with my nephew. But it was the same. It was all the same as Speed Racer, the wild colors and that stuff. And now this is one of the more adult ones, Berserk, although this is not that adult to me. It's not that all dark or creepy. I guess it gets it. And this is Chapter 2, and we've got Berserk's The Guardian of Desire 2 and 3 in this. We got the character Guts. Now, again, as a story, it's progressing slowly, but we've entered this egg face thing that apparently I know from looking at a statue, actually, that this hatches a person. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it does. And we've got the fairy is back. And all in all, the story part itself, we're just really getting to learn what this scar does, or brand he has on his neck. Not really what it does. That it's something that should kill you, but he has extra strength. He's a great fighter. There's some great scenes that almost remind me of Dragon's Lair, where he's trying to fight his way upstairs and stuff. A lot of what I guess is considered disturbing because guts are falling out and he's slicing people in half. I find it actually not that dark or disturbing, but I'm only in book 2 of 40, so, we've got a lot to go through. And actually, maybe, because books 3, we have part 3 and 4, and book 3 has 5, 6, and 7 of this story, which is the Guardians of Desire. Then it starts the Golden Age number 1, which everyone says Golden Age that's the one to read, is Golden Age. So it starts in the next book. I have the book 3. I'll have to go get book 4 sometime, but it has Golden Age. So I'll possibly watch the anime or the movie or the episodes or whatever of Guardians of Desire, if I can find that. Now, what we introduce to is her, a new character, finally. And she is an anime trope to me. The sad, lonely, spooky girl trapped in a room. I've seen that in everything I've watched. I don't know. It was interesting, though. She was good. I like her. I think she'll make a neat character. Again, the book just moves. I mean, it really moves. It's really, but there's no read. Like I say, when I say there's no read, I mean, this is, he kicks in a window, they're fighting, it's eeks, apps, and then boom, he pulls out his sword. Nothing to read. So it's a lot of, a lot of art, a lot of looks and stuff. to get, so it goes real, it's really fast paced read, which is, for me, not what I'm used to. I've always read really dense books, Sandman and, oh God, Preacher and stuff, where, you know, the art and the, but that's what this is, and that's my take. And I'm liking it a lot still. I don't think I've learned a whole lot about the guy. I think I might be missing a whole lot because I don't quite grasp the symbolism of a lot of things. But I am enjoying the ride. So that much I can say. I don't recommend or not recommend anything, so I liked it. I liked it enough to pick up 3. And that's pretty much all that really matters when it comes to comics, isn't it? Enough to pick up the next issue? I mean, with Ice Cream Man, I read it and said, I'm done. And I never picked up the next issues. So really the important thing is I'm going to go and get the next issue. I'm liking it. So I guess that's it. It's not a huge review or talk because a lot of action happened. There was a lot of fights. There was a really great fight against a demon where every time he cut off a limb, the demon got stronger. That was really neat. But it really was just action, and it didn't move his storyline, whatever his journey is. I don't know what it is yet. And that's, to me, the important thing. And I would hate to get to the end of this storyline and still not know what it is, whether it's my fault in not understanding the style or the writer didn't convey it well. It could probably be my fault. I don't know the style. I don't know what I'm looking at half the time. I mean, I know what I'm looking at. I know I'm looking at a solemn, like, dun-dun-dun moment, and they're telling us he's a master swordsman. I get what we're seeing. Just not always completely sure how this matters. And so, I don't know, that's kind of a ramble, isn't it? But it's hard to say. It's hard when you sit there and watch something and say, that was such a good read. What the hell did I just read? But whatever. I'm picking up 3. I'm probably picking up 4. So that's my take on Berserk too. I don't know. I wish I really had a strong analysis of it, but I don't. Anyways, I hope you at least made it to this point.